In this video, I will show you 5 must-have Chrome extensions for students and teachers which are easy to use. While selecting these extensions, I kept in mind 3 important things. Number 1 is that the Chrome extension must be easy to use because in my opinion a very complex Chrome extension defeats the purpose. The second thing is that it is a reputable extension used by hundreds of thousands of users, verified and tested. So all these extensions are by reputable companies. And the third and most important thing is that these Chrome extensions are useful for students and teachers. These directly relate to the activities we do as a student or teacher. A teacher can be a student at times. And broadly speaking, these Chrome extensions will help you in 4 main activities, and these are reading, comprehension, writing, and to organize the information which you discover on the internet and find useful. By using these Chrome extensions, you will become more organized and productive and will be able to best use your time. And your time is very important, so I will be putting chapters of this video in the description. So if you are interested only in any particular Chrome extension, you can directly click on the timings in front of the name of the extension and you will reach at that part of the video. And if you don't want to watch all these 5, my recommendation is that you must at least watch the last 2 Chrome extensions. But before I start, for someone who is first time on my channel, I make videos about online teaching and the edtech tools available for students and teachers. You can use these educational technology tools to improve your skills on my channel. So I would highly appreciate if you hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video on this channel every Tuesday and Friday. And now let's get started. First, let us move to Chrome Web Store. So you simply type Chrome Store in Google, and then this is Chrome Web Store website. You simply click on extensions, and now in the search bar I am typing Visor. This is the Chrome extension we are looking for. I click on Visor and then I click add to Chrome. So in the similar way, you will add other extensions which I am not going to show you because I have already installed those extensions. So I click add to Chrome and then add extension, and now this button will change to remove from Chrome. It means the extension has been installed. So I can close it now, and now I open a new window and I close this window. And here I put a web address. So this is an article which you are reading, and what this Visor does is that it helps you focus on a specific part of the article which you are reading right now. So I click on this little icon, and this is Visor extension. I want to pin this extension, so I click on this pin sign and it will become blue, and now I can see the icon of this extension here. And this extension does only one thing. It tries to focus you on what you are reading. So if I click on this Visor icon and now I start reading this article, and Visor will provide me this highlighted area which is the focus area for my reading. On the right hand side, I have these options. I can change these values to change the look and feel of the page. For example, if I increase the red color, now the red color will increase. If I increase the green color, and now because red and green becomes yellow, so I will feel the yellow color. You have some other controls as well. You can change the width of this highlighted area by moving this last slider, but normally you keep it 1 or 2 lines wide. So it has a very simple interface. If you want to turn it off, you simply click on this power icon and it will turn off. And if you want to turn it on again, you simply click on the icon of the extension and it will turn on again. And then you can simply scroll and read. Now the second Chrome extension is called Google Dictionary by Google. I have already installed this on my browser and you can see the icon here. And the way this extension works is that you can find the meaning and pronunciation of any difficult word instantly simply by double clicking on that word. Here this is a Science Direct article freely available on Google Scholar, and I am reading this article, and let us say that I want to find the meanings of the word latency. To do that, I simply double click on this word and it will show me the meanings, and there is a speaker icon. If I click on that the extension will pronounce the word. So very useful. You can instantly find the meanings of difficult word and also how to pronounce those words. Now the third Chrome extension is called Weava Highlighter PDF and Web. And as the name suggests, you can use this extension to highlight the text in a PDF file or on a website. And when you want to use this extension after the installation, you will have to create an account, or you can use your Google or Facebook account to log in. And the reason is that because this application saves your highlighted text in folders. As you can see that I am inside my Weava account, and on the left hand side I have created a folder class A, and within that folder I have subject A, subject B. So if you are reading notes of a particular subject, you can arrange those notes within these folders. So let me show you how it works. I open a new window and I paste a link of a useful article for students. This is an article about how to memorize things, 21 memory techniques, and I thought that this would be a useful article for students. And I want to use Weava when I am reading this article. I want to highlight some critical techniques or something like that. So first I would like to pin this. So I click on this icon, and this is Weava Highlighter. I click on the pin icon and the icon appears here. Now you are ready to highlight. One thing I would like to mention here is that don't try to highlight too much, because that also defeats the purpose. The important sentences have something like the fundamental concept, as you can see here, or something like the most important point is this, or the thing I want to emphasize is this. So you look for these type of words and then you highlight those. So here I can see that the fundamental concept of memory place technique is this. So it shows me that this is something important, and I want to highlight these three lines. So I select these by clicking and dragging my mouse, and when I release the mouse button, left mouse button, I will see these colors. In the free version you have these 5 colors, and I think that these 5 are more than enough. You don't need any paid version, but if you wish you can get a paid version and you will get access to some more features, because Weava Chrome extension has a paid version as well. Now I want to highlight this in blue color. So I click on that and it will be highlighted. And now again I found something important again, and this time I want to highlight in green color. So I do that, and now I click on this Weava. I can see a blue line on the left hand side of this sidebar and also a green line. And if I click on that, it will take me to that part of the article. And this is the folder where this article is stored. So if I click on the home icon, it will open a new tab and it will show me this new article. This is a previously highlighted article and this is the new one. So I can click on that and I can see the highlighted text and the article inside my Weava account. And now if you want to highlight PDF files, then first you have to check an option inside Weava Chrome extension. So you right click on the icon and you click on manage extensions. Then you scroll down and you make sure that this option is selected, which says allow access to file URLs. And now this is my PDF which I want to highlight. I right click on that and I select open with, and on the right hand side I select Google Chrome. And now this file is opened in Google Chrome browser. And on the right hand side I can see the Weava Chrome extensions icon. It means I am ready to highlight. Now I can scroll down to my text area and let us select some text, and as soon as I select the text I see these options and I can highlight just as previously. So Weava Highlighter is a very useful extension, in particular for highlighting web pages, because you are not just highlighting, you are also saving those pages for your future reference in your Weava account. And now we move on to the fourth extension. Now the fourth Chrome extension which we are going to discuss today is a very popular, and this is called Grammarly for Chrome. So I just bring it on. So this is the extension. This is the beta version. So as you can see, it shows beta for Google Documents. And Google Documents is a very common application we all use nowadays, teachers or students. And Grammarly for Chrome can detect your spelling mistakes when you are writing in a Google document. This is the transcript of one of my YouTube videos, and as you can see that the extension is highlighting all the spelling mistakes by putting a red line underneath the word which is wrongly spelled. Grammarly is a fantastic software for not only for correcting your text but also checking for the plagiarism. And Grammarly for Chrome is an extension from this company, which is a very reputable company. So one way is that you can scroll all these spelling mistakes, then you can click on that, and as you hover over this word, it will show you the correct spelling or the punctuation. For example, in this case, it is showing me that there should be a "the" before undo. So if I click on this "the" will be inserted and the red line will be removed. So my text is now corrected. In a similar manner, I can click on the next word, then I can click on the suggestion if I like. If I don't like the suggestion, I can dismiss the suggestion. And for example, here the extension is suggesting me to put "a" before "few." If I don't want to do that, I can dismiss this and there will not be any change and the red line will be removed. You can use this throughout your document and you can correct your text. You can remove the errors, you can remove the punctuation mistakes, and it also suggests you some good words for your text. But some of these features are premium features, and if you click on any word and then you click on "See More" in Grammarly, a sidebar will open on the right hand side where you can see the total mistakes you have, types of the mistakes. As you can see that there are 4 different colors and those colors are also can be seen in the mistakes. Then there are also some premium suggestions, and if I click on that, I can see some of the suggestions which are premium feature. And this software is not very expensive and this software is worth investment. When I started my blogging and my YouTube videos, I have used this software for approximately first 2 years, and I have found this software extremely useful. And now the last Chrome extension which we are going to discuss today is called Evernote Web Clipper. This is one of my favorite Chrome extension and I am using this for a very long time. And the best use case for this extension is that when you are browsing the internet and you are looking for any particular topic and you have found various web pages on which the information is scattered, you want to organize all that information in one place. So with the help of Evernote Web Clipper, what you can do is that you can save that whole article or you can save the screenshot of a particular paragraph in your Evernote account. So in order to use this extension, you need to have an account with Evernote. Again, Evernote is one of the most reputed companies on the internet, and they offer a free Evernote account, which is a note-taking app basically. And I am going to show you how you can use Evernote, and I am confident that you will like this, because what happens is that most of the time we are wasting our time on the internet, on social media, or just for entertainment. But if we have some quality time where we are looking for some important information for our subjects or for our courses which we are taking, so we don't want to lose that information on the internet, and we want to save them and we want to organize them. So it is a productivity app. It will organize all your notes. You can create folders, and I am going to show you how. Now this is an example. One of my favorite website is learner.org. Say that I am looking for some information about NASA. So I type NASA in the search bar and I hit enter, and now I got some articles about NASA. And the best thing about this website is that it shows you that this article is suitable for grade 3 to 5, for 6 to 8. So let us assume that I want to look at this article, and now I select Evernote Web Clipper here. Now if I click on Evernote, it will show me few options, and as you can see, currently simplified article is selected, and on the left hand side I can see that this article has changed from the website article, because now there are no advertisements and some of the other things have been removed. It is a simplified version of the article. If I want the original article, I can click on the article and a green line is encircling the whole article. And at this time, if I click on save clip, it will save whatever is inside the green rectangle. So you can save the original article, you can save the simplified article if you want. You can also save the full web page. You can bookmark this and also you can take a screenshot. So when you click on screenshot, this crosshair will appear and now you can select any part of the article just by clicking and dragging. And let us say I select only this part. Now it will take the snapshot of this and it will give you some controls and some annotation tools as well. This is one of the very important and useful feature as well, that you have the ability to annotate this article. You can put some arrows, you can use a marker, etc. And once you have done the annotations, then you simply click save clip. Now the clip has been saved. Now if you click on view in Evernote, now I can see this part of the article which I have saved, and this is the folder in which this article is saved, and you can change this folder while you are saving the article. Now let us do another example, and this time I will save the simplified article. So I click on this article, I click on Evernote, simplified article is selected, and this is the folder selection area. If I click on this little arrow, it will show all the folders which I currently have in my Evernote account, which you can see here. All these folders are available at the time of saving that clip, and I can select any folder from here and then I can click save clip. So let us say I want to keep the folder same and I click on save clip, and now I view in my Evernote, and now I have this simplified version of the article inside my Evernote account. So Evernote Web Clipper is one of the best Google Chrome extensions for students and also for teachers, because as a teacher we are looking for information on a particular topic. When I make YouTube videos, I am looking for all the information available on the website. Then I try to improve that information with my own point of view or from my own perspective on that particular topic. So in this way, by using Evernote Web Clipper, you can organize all the information on the web on a particular topic inside your Evernote account. So these were 5 must-have Google Chrome extensions for students and teachers. So I hope you like this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and see you next time.